Hey guys, Dadalorian here. Thanks so much for tuning in. We have another episode of Star Wars Would You Rather, and the question today is, would you rather be in the dark side or have some of your limbs, or most of your limbs, swapped out with cybernetic limbs? So, interesting question. So let's kick it off with a little bit of history behind the dark side. So the dark side of the Force, also known as Bogan, was one of two methods of using the Force. To tap into the power of the dark side was to indulge in raw emotions such as aggression, fear, anger, hatred, and passion. The Sith were well-known practitioners for the dark side and were the mortal enemies of the Jedi who served the will of the Force and thus the light side. Now, let's talk about cybernetics. Cybernetics were technological replacements for organic body parts, including eyes, limbs, and extreme cases, the majority of an individual's body, including whole new, organ systems. Cyborg was an organic being who had the majority of their body replaced by cybernetics. So think of Vader, General Grievous, Luke's hand, stuff like that. When you're thinking about, the cybernetics. Now, in terms of my own personal choice, would I rather join the dark side or have most of my limbs swapped out with cybernetics? I'll probably go with the cybernetics, man. And here's the reason why. Like, even though both of these scenarios kind of suck, because nobody wants most of their, limbs and body parts swapped out for cybernetics. No one wants to necessarily just join the dark side. I mean, hey, some folks, find the dark side intriguing. That could be you. I don't know. But for me, I think of it like this. It's almost like, when you look at the history and things that have happened with folks who, have given in and indulged into the dark side, it's never turned out well for them. You know what I mean? Some have had moments and phases of success. But a lot of the times it usually lends and ends, in a life of or moments of suffering, in terms of, the end story, for some of those characters. I think I would pass on that. I'm like, yeah, the power is kind of cool, you know what I mean? And, they have their own, I guess, way of doing things, within the dark side. But yeah, I would pass on that. It's like selling your soul, you know what I mean? Like, I think I want to keep that. So for me, the cybernetics doesn't seem so bad, I personally wouldn't want to go as extreme, like say like Vader or, General Grievous, who willingly, swapped out his, limbs to basically enhance himself with cybernetics. Like, that's just crazy. But, hey, if it's like, you got to lose an arm or a leg, you got to lose an arm and a leg, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I think that's fine. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the cybernetics within this decision. Now, I'm curious to hear you guys. What would you choose? Would you rather join the dark side or have most of your limbs swapped out with cybernetics? Comment below and let me know what you would choose. I'm very curious to hear you guys' thoughts on this one. Be sure to thumbs up this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I got videos coming out weekly, so plenty more conversations to have and other fun Star Wars content. So thanks so much for watching. Can't wait to hear you guys' choices in the comments below, and I will see you for the next video. This is the way.